Hello guys, welcome to mathematics classes by Nikita. So as you all know, we were doing chapter 6, the exemplar of chapter 6, that is linear inequalities, and I have already done till question number 6. So let's start with question number 7 now. So it's given in question number 7 that a company manufactures cassettes. Its cost and revenue functions are C of x equal to 26,000 plus 30x and Rx is equal to 43x respectively, where x is the number of cassettes produced and sold in a week. How many cassettes must be sold by the company to realize some profit? See, आपको इसके अंदर cost function और revenue function दे रखा है for x, where what is x? X is the number of cassettes produced and sold in a week. Okay, now you have to find that how many cassettes must be sold by the company to realize some profit. आपको मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ कैसेट्स निकालनी है कि कितने कैसेट्स सोल्ड होने चाहिए सो दैट द कंपनी हैज़ सम प्रॉफिट. सो प्रॉफिट लाने के लिए व्हाट यू हैव द रिलेशन दैट योर आर एक्स शुड बी ग्रेटर देन सी एक्स. ठीक है, जब रेवेन्यू सी एक्स से स्ट्रिक्टली ग्रेटर देन होगा तभी आपके पास प्रॉफिट आएगा. So therefore I can say that Rx minus Cx should be positive. So first of all, in order to solve this question, what we will see is question number 7. Let small x be the number of cassettes sold to realize some profit. Okay, so let x be the number of cassettes sold. Now, so we have, and also this x basically stands for number of cassettes sold in a week because everything is given in a week. आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे आपके पास जो कॉस्ट फंक्शन और रेवेन्यू फंक्शन है, दे आर फंक्शंस ऑफ एक्स, वेयर व्हाट इज एक्स? एक्स इज द नंबर ऑफ कैसेट्स प्रोड्यूस्ड एंड सोल्ड इन अ वीक. तो जो ये यूनिट्स आ रहे हैं दे आर फॉर अ वीक. सो वी हैव, so in order to get some profit we should have what? That your R of x should be greater than C of x, that is we should have 43x should be greater than 26,000 plus 30x. ठीक है, and this implies what? That 43x minus 30x should be greater than 26,000, and from here you get that 13x should be greater than, and this implies, now I will divide both the sides by 13 because 13 is positive, so x is greater than 26,000 by 13, and this implies that x is greater than 2,000. So therefore in order to have some profit your x should be greater than 2,000. So this is the answer. So number of cassettes sold by the company in 1 week, so number of cassettes sold in 1 week should be greater than 2000. अगर 2000 या 2000 से ज़्यादा कैसेट्स बिकेंगी तो ही कंपनी को प्रॉफिट होगा. ठीक है, दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन. नाउ लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. Question number 8 says the water acidity in a pool is considered normal when the average pH reading of 3 daily measurements is between 8.2 and 8.5. When the average readings of 3 daily measurements. ठीक है, if the first two pH readings are 8.48 and 8.35, find the range of pH value for the third reading. That will result in the acidity level being normal. So first of all हमें नहीं पता कि थर्ड रीडिंग की pH वैल्यू क्या है. So let it denoted by x. So question number 8. So let X denote the value of third reading. Now it is given in the question that the average of 3 readings should be between 8.2 and 8.5. ठीक है, अब आपको ये पता लगाना है कि x जो है आपकी जो थर्ड रीडिंग की वैल्यू है वो किस रेंज में होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, सो इट इज गिवन दैट एवरेज ऑफ 3 रीडिंग्स. तो फर्स्ट रीडिंग इज 8.48. The second reading is 8.35 and the third reading we are assuming is x. So इनका जो average है that is you divided by 3, it should be between 8.2 and 8.5. So therefore what we have is that this is greater than 8.2 and this is less than 8.5. So this is given to you in the question. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द एवरेज ऑफ 3 readings. Now you just have to solve this inequality. ठीक है, so what we have is 8.2 is less than, so I can write this as now 8.48 plus 8.35. So what you will get is 5, 6, 7, 8, 16.83 plus x divided by 3 is less than 8.5. Now I will multiply throughout by 3 because 3 is positive. So I will get 8.2 into 3 is less than 16.83 plus x is less than 8.5 into 3, and this will be equal to 24.6 is less than this, and this is less than 25.5. Now you solve this. Now what I will do, I will subtract throughout by 16.83. So I will get 24.6 minus 16.83 is less than x, and x is less than 25.5 minus 16.83. So you can use your calculators also to do the calculation. So I am doing by hand. So we will get so give me some time. So 7.77 is less than x, and this is less than. So you can see that the range of the third reading is coming out to be that x is greater than 7.77 and x should be less than 8.67. So this is the range of the third reading. So this is your answer कि आपकी third reading इसके बीच में आनी चाहिए, तभी आपका जो pH लेवल है वाटर एसिडिटी का वो नॉर्मल कंसिडर किया जाएगा अगर थर्ड रीडिंग इस रेंज के बीच में आती है तो. ओके, next question is question number 9. So let's see question number 9 now. Question number 9 says a solution of 9% acid is to be diluted by adding 3% acid solution to it. The resulting mixture is to be more than 5% but less than 7% acid. If there is 460 liters of the 9% solution, how many liters of 3% solution will have to be added? Okay, so how many liters of 3% solution will have to be added? So we will start with let x liters of 3% solution be added to 460 liters of 9% solution of acid. then what is the total quantity of the mixture? So total quantity of the mixture is equal to 460 plus x liters. So capital L stands for the unit liters. Okay, now what is the total acid content in this 460 plus x liters of mixture? So next we have the total acid content in 460 plus x liters of mixture. Now you see that the total acid content is, see, 9% of 460 plus 3% of x. So it will be 9%, that is 9 by 100 of 460 plus 3%, that is 3 by 100 into x. So this is the total acid content. Okay, now it is given what, that the acid content in the resulting mixture must be more than 5% but less than 7% acid. Okay, so therefore we will write that it is given that acid content in the resulting mixture must be more than 5% but less than 7% acid. And this implies what? That, see, the acid content was 460 into 9% plus x into 3%. So this should be more than 5% of what? So 5% of 460 plus x, because इसी का तो 5% निकालोगे ना, total quantity of the mixture is 460 plus x liters और उसका 5%, and this should be less than 7 by 100 of 460 plus x. So this is the mistake people do कि आप वो 460 plus x नहीं लेते क्योंकि total quantity of the mixture is 460 plus x liters, तो उसी का आपको percentage निकालनी है whether it's 5% or 7%. Now you have to solve this inequality and find the range of x. So what I will do is, first of all, you can see that I can multiply throughout by 100 because 100 is a positive number. So what I will get is 5 into 460 plus x is less than 460 into 9 plus 3x and is less than 7 times 460 plus x. Now further if you solve it, you will get, this implies, now you open the bracket, 5 into 460. So 5 into 460 will be 2300 plus 5x is less than, then 460 into 9. So 460 into 9 will be 4140 plus 3x is less than 7 into 460, which is 3220 plus 7x. ठीक है. So now what you can do is consider this first of all and then consider this inequality. So first let us consider 2300 plus 5x less than 4140 plus 3x. So this implies that 2x is less than 4140 minus 2300, and 4140 minus 2300 will be so this implies that 2x is less than 1840, and this implies dividing throughout by 2 because 2 is positive, so x is less than 920. Now consider the second inequality, which is 4140 plus 3x is less than 3220 plus 7x. Now can I say here that 4x is greater than, मैं 3x को उस साइड ले गई, so 4x is greater than 4140 minus 3220. Now calculate this, 4140 minus 3220. So you will get this implies 4x is greater than 920 and this implies that x is greater than 230. So therefore what we get is, mark this as 1 and mark this as 2. So from 1 and 2 we get that x should be greater than 230 and x should be less than 920. So therefore the number of liters of the 3% solution of acid must be more than 230 and less than 920, because x was what? We assume that let x liters of 3% solution be added to 460 liters of 9% solution of acid. तो वो जो आप x liters of 3% solution add कर रहे हो, that should be between 230 to 920. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's see the next question, that is question number 10. So question number 10 says a solution is to be kept between 40 degrees Celsius and 45 degrees Celsius. What is the range of temperature in degree Fahrenheit? What is the range of the temperature in degree Fahrenheit if the conversion formula is that F is equal to 9 by 5C plus 32? तो यहाँ पे आपको conversion formula दे रखा है that F is equal to 9 by 5C plus 32. और now इस conversion formula का मतलब क्या है कि अगर आपको डिग्री सेल्सियस के अंदर टेम्परेचर पता है तो आप उस C की वैल्यू यहाँ डाल दीजिए, तो आपके पास जो रिजल्ट आएगा दैट विल बी द टेम्परेचर इन द यूनिट्स ऑफ फ़ारेनहाइट. और अगर आपको फ़ारेनहाइट में पता है तो आप उसकी वैल्यू यहाँ डाल दीजिए F के अंदर एंड यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ C, दैट इज़ द वैल्यू ऑफ द कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग temperature in degree Celsius. So now it is given that a solution is kept between 40 and 45 degree Celsius. ठीक है, तो आपको रेंज ऑफ टेम्परेचर इन डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट निकालना है कि अगर वो 40 डिग्री सेल्सियस और 45 डिग्री सेल्सियस के बीच में रखा हुआ है सोल्यूशन, तो उसको हम सेम टेम्परेचर तो सेम रहेगा, आपको यूनिट्स चेंज कर रहे हैं. सो लेट the range in degree Fahrenheit, let the range of temperature in degree Fahrenheit बी एफ. तो मैं उसको एफ से डिनोट कर रही हूँ. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट इज गिवन टू अस? इट इज गिवन दैट सी, दैट इज द रेंज ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन इन डिग्री सेल्सियस इज बिटवीन 40 to 45. ठीक है, तो मैं क्या करूँगी? नाउ इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस सी आई विल ट्राई टू गेट दिस बिकॉज दिस इज इक्वल टू माई एफ. So what I will do, first of all I will multiply throughout by 9 by 5. So what I will get, that 40 into 9 by 5 and 9 by 5 is positive, so no change in the inequality, the signs of the inequality. So you will get this thing, and then we will add 32. So this implies, now this is same as 5 8s are 40 and here you have 5 9s are 45. So 8 9s is 72. 72 plus 32 should be less than 9 by 5c plus 32 is less than 9 9s are 81 plus 32, and this implies what? This implies 104 is less than f is less than 113. So therefore you can see that the range in degree Fahrenheit is coming out to be 104 and 113. ठीक है, so this is how you have to do this question. So in the last you can write that the range of the temperature in degree Fahrenheit is 10 degree Fahrenheit, 104 degree Fahrenheit and 113 degree Fahrenheit. So between this. Now next question says the longest side of a triangle is twice the shortest side and the third side is 2 centimeter longer than the shortest side. तो आपको पता है ट्राइंगल की 3 साइड होती है, तो एक आपकी शॉर्टेस्ट साइड है दैट वी डोंट नो, और आपको दे रखी है कि लॉन्गेस्ट साइड इज ट्वाइस द शॉर्टेस्ट साइड एंड द थर्ड साइड इज 2 centimeter मोर देन द शॉर्टेस्ट साइड. If the perimeter of the triangle is given to be more than 166 centimeter, so you can see that the units are in centimeter, then find the minimum length of the shortest side. तो आपको क्या निकालनी है? Length of the minimum length of the shortest side. So question number 11. So first let the length of the shortest side be equal to x centimeter. Now it is given that the longest side, the length of the longest side, so I am not writing the complete sentence, you can complete yourself. The length of the longest side is twice of the shortest, that is 2x centimeter, and the third side of the triangle is 2 centimeter more, that is x plus 2 centimeter. So it is something like this. So suppose this is the shortest side, this is x, this is the longest side, so this is 2x, and the third side is x plus 2. Also it is given that the perimeter, so what is the formula of the perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but the sum of the lengths of all the sides. So perimeter is given to be x plus 2x plus x plus 2, and this is given to be more than 166. So this implies what? 3x plus 4x. So 4x plus 2 is greater than 166, and this implies that 4x is greater than 164. Now I can divide throughout by 4. I will get x is greater than 41. So अब आपको क्या निकालनी? यू हैव टू फाइंड द मिनिमम लेंथ. तो यहाँ पे मेरे पास क्या आ रहा है कि शॉर्टेस्ट साइड इज बेसिकली मोर देन 41 सेंटीमीटर एंड यू कैन पिक एनी नंबर ग्रेटर देन 41 सेंटीमीटर इन ऑर्डर टू हैव दिस क्वेश्चन टू बी सॉल्व. ठीक है, बट हमें क्योंकि मिनिमम लेंथ निकालनी है, सो आई विल टेक द मिनिमम लेंथ टू बी. अच्छा, वन थिंग आई वॉन्ट टू सी इज द पेरीमीटर इज मोर देन 166 centimeter. So the minimum length of the shortest side can be taken as 41 centimeter. और अगर आपको strictly, you can also take any number greater than 41 also. So minimum length of shortest side is equal to 41 centimeter. 41.1 भी करोगे, so it is approximately equal to 41 centimeter. So I am keeping the value in whole number. Okay. Now let's see question number 12. Question number 12 says, in drilling world's deepest hole, it was found that the temperature T in degree Celsius x kilometers below the earth's surface was given by T is equal to 30 plus 25 into x minus 3. ठीक है, और आपको दे रखा है कि यहाँ पे जो डेप्थ है दैट शुड बी ग्रेटर इक्वल टू 3 एंड शुड बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू 15. तो ये आपको अलग अलग डेप्थ पे ये टेम्परेचर की इक्वेशन दे रखी है कि मान लो अगर x आपका 10 किलोमीटर्स बिलो द अर्थ सरफेस है तो वहाँ पे डिग्री सेल्सियस में ये टेम्परेचर होगा. ठीक है, एट व्हाट डेप्थ will the temperature be between 155 degree Celsius and 205 degree Celsius. So again a very easy question, at what depth? So let at x kilometers below the surface the temperature is between 155 degree Celsius and 205 degree Celsius. Okay, so it is given that my T, तो बेसिकली हमें ये गिवन है at what depth, so let at x किलोमीटर्स, तो दैट मीन्स आपको जो टेम्परेचर गिवन है उसके अंदर जो x है वो हम अज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि वो x है at x किलोमीटर बिलो द सर्फेस द टेम्परेचर इज बिटवीन 155 एंड 205 डिग्री सेल्सियस, और अब आपको वो x की रेंज निकालनी है, ठीक है. सो that means that T is given to be between 155, that is greater than this, and less than 205 degree Celsius, and this implies that 30 plus 25 x minus 3 is less than 205 and is greater than 155. यहाँ पे x क्या है? x is the depth below the surface at which the temperature is greater than 155 and is less than 205. Now just solve for x. So what we can do is first subtract 30. So what you will get? 145, 135, 125. So I am writing directly that 125 less than 25 into x minus 3, and it is less than. So here you will have 195, 185, 175. 95. Okay. Now divide throughout by 25. So 125 by 25 is less than x minus 3, and it is less than 175 by 25. Why we are dividing by 25? And 25 is a positive number, so there is no change in the sign of the inequality. So what you will get here? 5 is less than x minus 3, and this is less than, here you will get 7. 25 sevens are 175. Then add 3. You will get 8 is less than x is less than 10. So that means कि whenever the depth below the surface is greater than 8 kilometers but it should be less than 10 kilometers, then the temperature of the surface is between 155 degree Celsius and 205 degree Celsius. So in the last you can write, so hence at the depth to 10 kilometers, temperature lies between 155 to 205 degree Celsius. Okay, so this was a very easy question. Now next question is, now we come to some long answer type questions. Solve the following system of inequalities, this and this. ना जब हमें सॉल्व करने के लिए बोला जाता है तो आपको वो सारी वैल्यूज़ ऑफ x निकालनी है जो कि इसको भी सेटिस्फाई करता है और इसको भी सेटिस्फाई करता है. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 13. सो यू हैव 2x plus 1 by 7x minus 1 is greater than 5 and x plus 7 divided by x minus 8 is greater than 2. Now you can see that here पहले हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे फिर हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे, बट हियर आई कैन नॉट से दैट 2x plus 1 is greater than 5 times 7x minus 1. दैट मीन्स आई कैन नॉट मल्टीप्लाई बाई 7x minus 1 बोथ द साइड्स, बिकॉज मुझे इसके साइन के बारे में नहीं पता. x है, वेरिएबल है, क्या आगे पॉजिटिव है क्या आगे नेगेटिव है मुझे नहीं पता. सो व्हाट आई विल डू इज कंसिडर 2x plus 1 divided by 7x minus 1 minus 5 greater than 0. ठीक है. now take the LCM. so what you will have? 2x plus 1 minus 35x plus 5 divided by 7x minus 1 is greater than 0, and this implies you have 6 minus 33x divided by 7x minus 1 is greater than 0. ओके, एक तो आपके पास ये आ गई. नाउ हियर आई कैन टेक 3 कॉमन. यू हैव 2 minus 11x greater than 7x माइनस 1 ग्रेटर देन 0। अब क्योंकि 3 पॉजिटिव है तो मैं दोनों साइड 3 से डिवाइड कर सकती हूँ। 0 डिवाइडेड बाई 3 तो 0 ही रहेगा। सो आई विल गेट 2 माइनस 11x divided by 7x minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay. Now this implies ये कब पॉजिटिव होगा, न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर के टाइप का है, सो इट इज ऑफ द टाइप a by b, so I need a by b to be positive. So this implies 2 minus 11x is positive and 7x minus 1 is also positive, or you have 2 minus 11x is less than 0 and 7x minus 11 is also less than 0. So first let us solve this. ठीक है, तो दोनों वैल्यूज और है बीच में, तो यूनियन या तो x इस दोनों को सेटिस्फाई करेगा और x कैन टेक द वैल्यूज सेटिस्फाइंग दीज टू. सो फर्स्ट let us see this. So what we will have is, I will have 11x is less than 2 and x is greater than 1 by 7, and this implies x is less than 2 by 11 and x is greater than 1 by 7. Or from the second set you will have that x is greater than 2 by 11 and x is less than 1 by 7. अब पहले तो आप ये देखो कि कौन सी वाली पॉसिबल है. Now what is 1 by 7? So 1 by 7 is approximately equal to 0.1, then 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 20.14, and 2 by 11 is approximately equal to 0.1, then you will have 9 left, so 0.18. So that means 2 by 11 is bigger. 2 by 11 is bigger. So that means I can have this case. This is not possible कि x 2 by 11 से बड़ा भी हो and simultaneously x 1 by 7 से छोटा भी हो. So therefore I get that x should be greater than 1 by 7 and x should be less than 2 by 11. Now let us see the second inequality, that is this one. Mark this as 1. So now consider x plus 7 divided by x minus 8 greater than 2. Again LCM लो पहले subtract करके. So x plus 7 x minus 8 minus 2 is positive, and this implies that x plus 7 minus 2x plus 16 divided by x minus 8 is positive. This implies that your 23 minus x divided by x minus 8 is positive. Again ये a by b की फॉर्म में है, so you will have 23 minus x is positive and x minus 8 is positive, or you can have 23 minus x is negative and x minus 8 is negative. So first let us consider this case. So what you will have, यहाँ से आपके पास क्या आएगा, that x is less than 23 and x is greater than 8. ठीक है, और सेकेंड से क्या आएगा आपके पास, यहाँ से क्या आएगा, that x is greater than 23 and x is less than 8. अब दोनों में से कौन सा पॉसिबल है, x is less than 23 and x is greater than 8, या फिर x greater than 23 and x less than 8. So this is not possible, you cannot have and, so I will have this thing. So what we get, x is greater than 8 and x is less than 23. Mark this as 2. अब 1 and 2 इक्वेशंस दोनों देखिए, जब 1 and 2 देख रहे हैं तो आपके पास साइमल्टेनियसली ऐसी कोई x की वैल्यूज़ आ रही हैं जो दोनों सेटिस्फाई करें. सो वी हैव फ्रॉम 1 वी हैव x इज ग्रेटर देन 1 by 7 एंड लेस देन 2 by 11. अगर मैं इसको आपको नंबर लाइन पे प्लॉट करके दिखाऊं and so on. तो पहले from first equation you have this thing that x should be greater than 1/7 and x should be less than 2/11. तो something like this in this interval. और second वाला कह रहा है कि x should be greater than 8 and should be less than x should be greater than 8 and should be less than. तो आप देख सकते हैं इनके बीच में मुझे कुछ common नहीं मिल रहा है. There is no common set of values. So what we will say is that from 1 and 2 we can find that there are no common set of values of x. So therefore the given system, so it is a system of two inequalities, so the given system has no solution. That why it was a very important question कि आपको पता लगाना है कि दिस सिस्टम हैज़ नो इक्वेशन. आप ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते कि अगर आपके पास एक इनइक्वालिटी का गेज सोल्यूशन आ रहा है, हमें दोनों को मिला के फिर कॉमन सेट ऑफ वैल्यूज़ देखनी है, क्योंकि कॉमा का मतलब क्या होता है यहाँ पे एंड. You have to find all those values of x which satisfy this as well as this simultaneously, and we can see that there are no common values of x जो कि फर्स्ट इनइक्वालिटी को भी satisfy कर रही है और सेकेंड को भी satisfy कर रही है. So I am stopping here. In the next video I will start with question number 14. So please do like and subscribe my channel, and if you have any doubt please mention in the comment section. Thank you.